Hi guys, let's talk about blockchain. What is blockchain technology? How does it work? Blockchain explained. Blockchains are distributed and decentralized digital ledgers that are tamper evident and resistant. At their most basic level, they allow users to record transactions in a shared ledger within that group. The result is that no transaction can be modified once it has been published under standard blockchain network functioning. The blockchain concept was integrated with numerous other technologies and computer concepts in 2008 to create modern cryptocurrencies. Electronic cash that is protected by cryptographic processes rather than a central repository or authority. Blockchain implementations are frequently created with a specific goal of function in mind. Cryptocurrencies, smart contracts, and distributed ledger systems for businesses are all examples of functionalities. Bitcoin was the first blockchain-based cryptocurrency allowing users to share data publicly so that participants can independently verify the transaction's validity. Cryptocurrencies are built on blockchain technology, which is named after the intensive use of cryptographic functions to digitally sign and securely transact within the system. Users use public and private keys. Users can solve puzzles using cryptographic hash functions in the hopes of being paid with a fixed quantity of money in cryptocurrency-based blockchain networks that involve mining. The field of blockchain technology has seen a steady stream of advancements with new platforms being introduced regularly. The environment is constantly shifting. Other than cryptocurrencies, blockchain technology can be used to establish a permanent, public, and transparent ledger system for collecting sales data, tracking digital usage, and making payments to connect creators like musicians. Uh, this article explains blockchain technology and gives an overview of how it works. How does blockchain work? A blockchain's fundamental goal is to let people, especially those who don't trust one another, communicate vital data in a safe, tamper-proof manner. Hash function blocks nodes, miners, wallets, digital signatures, and protocols are the various main concepts in the blockchain. Hash function. Let's imagine that 10 people in one room decided to make a new currency. They have to follow the flow of funds to ensure the validity of the coins in their new monetary ecosystem. One person, let's call him Bob, decided to keep a list of all actions in a diary. However, another person, let's call him Jack, decided to steal money. To hide this, he changed the entries in the diary. Then one day, Bob noticed that someone had interfered with his diary. He decided to change the format of his diary to prevent future tampering. He used a program called a hash function that turns text into a set of numbers and letters, as shown in the table below. This process harnesses a secure hash algorithm or SHA that turns the letters into character strings. Bob can choose different types of SHAs that each varies in complexity and serves different needs. hash is a string of numbers and letters produced by hash functions. A hash function is a mathematical function that converts a variable number of characters into a string with a fixed number of characters. Just a small alteration in a string creates a completely new hash. After each diary entry, Bob inserted a hash. But then Jack decided to change entries again. He got to the diary, changed the record, and generated a new hash. Bob noticed that somebody had sifted through the diary again. He decided to complicate the record of each transaction. After each record, he inserted a new hash generated from the recorded last hash. Therefore, each entry depends on the previous. If Jack tries to change the record, he will have to change the hash in all previous entries. Jack, however, was a determined thief, so he spent the entire night counting all the hashes. Bob did not want to give up, so he added a different random number after each record. This number is called nonce. Nonces should be chosen in a way that results in the generated hash ending in two zeros. To forge records with Bob's updated entry system, Jack would now have to spend hours and hours determining the nonce for each line. Nonces are difficult for even computers to figure out, but the task is possible, as miners compete to discover them as part of the blockchain mining process. Blocks. Bob's initial spreadsheet of 5,000 transactions is called the Genesis block, the starting point for this blockchain. The adoption of this currency has spread, so transactions come quickly and often. New blocks are created which can also hold up to 5,000 transactions and have codes that correlate with former blocks, making them unforgeable. Let's assume that this blockchain updates itself every 10 minutes with a new block. It does so automatically. No master or central computer instructs the computers to do this. As soon as the spreadsheet or ledger or registry is updated, it can no longer be changed. Thus, it's important to forge it. You can only add new entries to it. The registry is updated on all computers on the network at the same time. Changes to blockchains require consensus from a majority of the network's participants. One potential risk to a blockchain is a 51% attack, during which a party overtakes the majority of a blockchain's hash rate, allowing them to then dictate the network. In general, a block contains a timestamp, a reference to the previous block, the transactions, and the computational problems that had to be solved before the block went on the blockchain. The distributed network of nodes that must reach consensus makes fraud almost impossible within the blockchain. So guys, we'll end this interesting video about blockchain. Good day, goodbye.